What should you do if your counterpart just won't stop being aggressive?
Continually being aggressive, and you know that this is several things you have to consider. Is this their normal behavior? Have you dealt with them in the past, and this is the way they are, or is it something else going on in their world that that's interfering with them talking in a calm voice, or not taking their anger or their stress out on you? If you can figure those things out and realize that that uh, that's the case, a great label is, it seems like I must have done something to offend you. And if you did do something, they're going to call that out. Yeah, you did. You did that, or they'll realize that they're attacking you when they shouldn't be attacking you. And then they'll normally calm down a little bit, and your tone has to be right when you say it. And when you say things and the people start to feel better and say, oh man, I didn't realize I was really attacking him or attacking her, and it wasn't intended for you. It's just that I'm under so much pressure, or my boss is always getting on me, and all these things happen today. But if they continue to do it, you say, you know what, feels like we need to take a break from this for a while. Remove yourself from that situation, give them time to calm down and think about it, especially if it's a conversation or a difficult negotiation, that both sides know that if y'all can get past that, you'll end up having a great relationship, and it'll be beneficial for both sides, where both sides get to prosper.
Yeah, I love it. I would just also sometimes add, and I'm sorry in front of the label. I'm sorry, Troy. Looks like I've done something to offend you.
Yeah.
And you say it with the right tone. And the beauty about the label, like Troy said, if it's wrong, they'll correct you and give you more information. And sometimes you may use one knowing it's wrong, just because you're not too sure yet what's causing that attack. And a good label will normally pull it out and give you more data for you to digest and continue the conversation.
A buddy of mine who recently retired, and he and I worked together in the United States Marshal Service, and we used to go out, and we did was hunt fugitives. And he and I were both passionate. We always wanted to catch them. So on particular days when things weren't going well for him, he'd get angry, man. He'd slam his fist on the dashboard and everything, and I'd always go woo sa, woo sa. And you would see that, the anger that he had, man, is all over his face. His body's tense. And so it got funny because he would start going, woosa, woosa. And then he realized that he was so high strung that it would calm him down. So that got to be funny. He used that as his means of de-escalating himself, and and calming himself down. And then he and I would laugh about it. So that became the running joke. Whenever I start doing woosah, he'd scream it out real loud first, and then it would help calm him down. He'd get to a point where he realized it ain't that bad.
Yeah. And actually, I just said that, and even in martial arts, Troy, it's something we both enjoy. It's you're taught, right, when you're under attack and when someone is going at you, like you have to put in a lot of reps, literally in the gym, in the dojo, wherever it is. They make you go through some stressful situations so you can understand how to breathe properly and how to bring yourself to a space where you're really more under control and can actually navigate whatever attack is happening.
That you just brought up a good point. Your breathing. When you're doing your breathing, and you start to get stressed or anxiety, or you get angered or you get triggered, look at yourself and see how your breathing is. Just the
If you're
fact that
breathing.
you take the time to do that is going to help diffuse
Yeah.
part of that tension, because you're
Yeah.
going to start wondering how your breathing is. Is it short and shallow, or is it long,
That's right.
and you're calming yourself down, or is it like rushed and labored? That those things are going to tell you. There are also things that'll help you to diffuse that tension, and it'll be reflected in your tone.